Hey guys, this video is going to help you a little bit with the word problems that were on today's assignment, 20, 21, and 22. Just know, again, we were working with the Pythagorean theorem, which was knowing that a squared plus b squared equals c squared in a right triangle. So these problems are also trying to use something that uses a right triangle, and we're going to try to find a missing side. Take a look at that first one, the shuffleboard one. I think the only most confusing thing about that one is the picture doesn't really, it shows the shuffleboard at an angle, right? So you think, oh, I don't see any right triangle there, but realize if you stood at the end of this shuffleboard, it would look like a nice rectangle looking down the board itself, okay? And what do we know about rectangles? Well, they have right angles, okay? So I could draw all four in, but just for example, there's a right angle for a rectangle to be all four corners. And what are they asking you to find? They want you to find the diagonal. And I'll try to draw it straight. It's okay, decent, not too good at the end there. But they want you to find this diagonal line from one corner to the other, which is how many things are measured, like flat screen TVs or like objects like this that are big rectangles. When they talk about the dimension or how big it is, they use like 40 inches or 20 inches or whatever in terms of the diagonal length is how it's measured. So they want you to find that blue line. Well, realize that makes a right triangle, doesn't it? Okay, and all these other problems too, that's what you should be looking for as well. But here's our right triangle, and one end of the shuffleboard is 20 inches. The other one is 154 inches. Okay, using those two dimensions, realize we're trying to find C, right? The hypotenuse, the longest side of that right triangle. So let's go over here where got some room, and I'm going to start plugging those other ones in. Now remember, those other ones were just the legs of the right triangle. So it really doesn't matter which order I put them in. 20 squared plus 154 squared, just as long as I know that C was the one I was trying to find, and that's on its own on this side of the equation. Okay, so 20 squared plus 154 squared equals C squared. Write that down. Here's you showing work for this problem. I'm also going to use, as I said in an earlier video, and if you haven't already downloaded it, you should, Desmo Scientific Calculator to help me with some of these numbers. Again, you can use this too. It'll be a little easier for you. For me in this video, it's a little clunky, but we can make it work. 20 squared is one of the sides. 154, I believe, was the other side. 154 squared. So there's my, when I square each of those, 423, 716. Okay, so bringing those numbers back up here for my work. 20 squared was 400. The other one was 23, 716, I believe. All that equals C squared. Now I've got C squared by itself, right? The variable's already on one end by itself, so I just got to add these other ones together on the left, because I can do that. And that will give me, I believe, 24, 116. I'll double check it down there on the Desmo's calculator, but yep, I got to add those together. And then remember, this is C squared. Some number times itself gives me this. So I need to take the square root of 24, 116, okay? Let me punch in some of those numbers and do it all down here. I'll double check. Again, for you, it'll probably be quicker than it is for me here. But let me just make sure those numbers are right. 400, like we had, plus 23, 716. Just making sure. Yep, that was right. 24, 116. So let's square root that. 24, 116. And that gives me, you can see the answer over here, 155.29. Let's see what it wants me to round to. It says round your answer to the nearest inch here. So make sure you double check in Schoology. Sometimes it says round to the nearest hundredth or nearest tenth. So I would have 155. If I was rounding the nearest tenth, it'd be 0.3. If they just want actually what it is in terms of round to the nearest inch, it might be just 155. So just double check Schoology when you're entering it. I know, again, we use both those things, but there's the big bulk of the problem there, okay? I'm not going to do any more. I think you can do 21 now. You can see the right triangle in that picture. Otherwise, let me know if you still need some more help. And then this last one, I'm just going to point it out too. Again, this is kind of at an angle, but realize they're talking about the pole here for the badminton net. That's one of the lengths of the triangle, okay, 8 feet. And then the distance that it is from the pole to the peg that's pinned in is 4.5 feet. And they want you to find how long would be that cord that would tether it. Well, again, what do you know? They're setting you up a right triangle. So there's your help to kind of set those other two up, and I did one of them for you. Hopefully that helps, and still let me know if you have any other questions on these.